Hello, hello, everybody. I'm sure we're being streamed or, all that good stuff. How's everybody doing? Number two, woo! Hey.
Well,
How's everybody?
hello.
Hello. So, whoever made a bet that I wasn't going to go live, you lost your money.
Tap and share.
Yep. Anybody that bet that I wasn't going to go live or make an excuse, yeah, y'all lost your money. And yeah, I'm going to turn off the comments when I start, the portion of where I'm going to talk because we all know how everybody is. They all come in and they all like to make comments and throw everybody off. So I'll leave the comments on for about like 5 minutes or so until we get started. And then, yeah, the comments are going off. So I'll just let everybody get in. How's everybody doing?
Just living the dream.
Hey, Christina. Hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Muffy. I haven't been on in so long. Life has been lifing. How you doing, spicy lady? Hey, Kelly. I know I've missed going live. Life has been. I don't even know how to explain it.
Didn't you mod Spice?
I thought I did. I just did.
Okay.
I thought I got her. I guess I missed it. I'm sorry.
You know me, Hawkeye.
Yep, I'm doing good, Roland. Doing good. I hope you are. It's been quite an eventful few months.
Thank you for sharing, Sunshine.
Just to let everybody know, no, nobody ran me off. No, I'm not hiding. Sure, all that's been said. And like I said, I'm sure I'm being streamed, so I'm just gonna put it out there and let everybody know. After the live in September, when I was called out, um, had a family emergency with my daughter. Started taking care of one of my granddaughters. So, that obviously came first. October 16th, my ex husband passed away. So I dealt with that. And then 3 days later, I get a message on Facebook from some random person, my ex in Kentucky passed away suddenly. So I had two deaths back to back within 3 days. Became a single mom, single grandma, have to deal with everything all by myself, which is fine. I got it. I'm good. Doing a lot better. We are doing a lot better. And Barb awareness tea. Barb stays neutral. Barb doesn't cause any issues. But yep, no, we're all doing good. So yeah, last few months taking care of my family and real life comes first. So yeah, this is the first chance I've actually had no kids in the house. It's nice and quiet. So yeah, no. That's okay. That's okay. So I came live to address everything that's been said. Hey girls, how are you? Barb, I can't speak for awareness tea. I don't. Okay, this is what we're not going to do. We are not going. It's okay, Miss Muffy. It's okay. It's been a lot. And then Thanksgiving. I mean, I can go on. My grandfather passed away on Thanksgiving, and found out in December my mom has Parkinson's. So, it's been a lot to deal with. But yeah, I can't speak for awareness tea, but I don't think she knew. I think she probably sees you on both sides, but Barb, I can say is very neutral. Um, I've never had an issue with Barb. I've never heard Barb say anything. Yeah. I'm just going to go over a couple rules while everybody's coming in, and so everybody can hear. If we spam the chat or if we're nasty, we're going to be mute. Nobody's going to be blocked. We're going to mute. Don't be spamming the chat. Everybody's more than welcome to make comments when they're on. I have no problem. I have no problem answering any questions. Like I said, the comments will be turned off when I start to, lack of a better word, tell my side, I guess. Let's see. Everybody, they've all had 4 months to go on and on and on. A lot of people went on and on and on longer than that. It is what it is, whatever. It's my turn to talk. So, like I said, the comments will be muted so I'm not distracted by anybody. After that, the comments will be turned back on. Anybody's allowed in a box. If you do come into a box, I ask that you keep it short, simple, to a point. One person in a box at a time, because we are not going to talk over each other. We're not going to get nasty. You'll get one warning if that does happen, and then it's okay, girls. It is what it is. It's something to deal with. I have unblocked a lot of people. Yeah, I have unblocked a lot of people of who I will be talking about tonight. They're more than welcome to come in. They're more than welcome to join a box after. Couldn't unblock Fallon because she's the one that blocked me. But she can unblock herself. She can come in. I don't care who comes in. Let's see. Oh, and I modded the awareness T page. I know everybody's wondering who it is. I have no idea who it is. It's not me.
It's me.
It's you. No, it can't be you. It's me.
No, it's me.
I know everybody's so pressed about it being, who is it's you, sissy. It's you.
Oh no, it's spicy.
Oh, that's right. Oh, is it Las Vegas? You've been told it's you, Roland. It's you, Missy. So it's got to be everybody. They say, oh, you were slipping. Yeah, I saw that picture that you posted, Checkmate, because I'm sure you're listening to. I saw that picture that you posted. That was from a live that I downloaded in August, and I put it on, to tell you, son, this is why the comments are, because I can't keep up with them and try to talk and stay on track.
I'm watching the comments. You just keep talking.
Okay. That was from a live that I downloaded in August and I put on my YouTube. Fallon also got a copy of that live. So that little white line is, yes, from when I downloaded it. And those lives are only available for 30 days. So your proof of that is what I'm thinking you're trying to say. Me being awareness to you, it's not me, but you can keep guessing because it's actually pretty comical. But yeah, so
Maybe it's Gov.
maybe or the PI.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, we're gonna get started here. Does anybody have any questions or anything before I get started, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Give me two. Can you guys give me 2 seconds? I need to go get
Yep.
something to
Do
drink.
what you need to do.
Yes, we are almost there. Hang on one. Freaking phone got caught on the charger. Hang on 1 second. Okay, sorry. Had to make sure my son. I know it was quiet. Had to make sure my
Sorry, I
son.
forgot to cue the Jeopardy music.
Do 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 do. Oh, been sick, so my throat will probably get dry, and I'll be done in a little bit. But okay, sorry. Yeah, and I think Cass said once that I'm back with my daughter. Actually, my daughter's back with me in my house. I have a house now. Yeah, at one point in my story, I did not, but I do now. But that's okay. I have tea and honey. It's been a horrible week. I'm finally starting to feel better, but I still have that nasty, annoying cough. Okay. So does anybody have any questions before I get started?
I think we're good.
We're good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Welcome in, Brittany.
Hey, Britt. I was just explaining I'm going to turn off the comments for now. I'm going to go through my story. And yeah, if you hear pages turning, yes, I have a notebook because I wrote down some bullet points, but it's not a notebook, full of enablers and times and dates and everything, because that's just fucking weird, tracking people and what time and dates they go into lives. But that's just my opinion. But I'm gonna hey, Lavender Haze, I'm gonna turn off the comments. I'm gonna go through what I have to go through, and then everybody is welcome to comment or come up in a box after, and the comments will come back on. Give me 2 seconds. Let's. I gotta figure. I haven't done this in so long. I gotta figure out how to turn the comments off. There we go. Okay. So, how it started. I'm going to give you a little background of how I started in awareness, what happened, because a lot of things have been said of where I came from, or, I came out of nowhere, or I came from here, I came from there. I started awareness in August of 2024. During August of 2024, I was at work, slipped in some mud, cracked my leg in half, and had surgery about a week later. I was bedridden from August till October, couldn't stand on my leg. And then I had back surgery in November. So from November till March, I was bedridden. So a total of 7 months. So, I was on TikTok. I started, listening to awareness. So I thought, what the hell? Might as well fill my time up. I had nothing better to do. When I started, I was with nobody. I would record lives. I'd post them on my page. If you go on my 1.0 page, my main, you'll see all my old videos. I was in no group, no creator. It's been said that I came from All for One's group, but I didn't. Through watching awareness lives, I've met a lot of different people. I used to go in Homies live a lot. I used to go in All for One's live. And like I said, I met a lot of different people. There's one person who isn't with us anymore, who I guess lack of a better word, I kind of followed to Cass, is how I met Cass. I saw her in Cass's live. I'd go in, I'd listen, things like that. I met Trolla, through All for One, and just a lot of different people along the way. When I met Cass in the group, I started going in, I'd listen to their lives, I'd listen to them stream. I thought, they're fun. I'm going to, stick around. I enjoyed my time, so I stayed. During that time, I also joined a Discord. I believe it was Trolla Vision's Discord. I didn't know much about Kim. Again, I was new to awareness, so I was learning about everybody. I enjoyed the conversations in there, etc. We talked about different scammers and things. I met Manders, and I'm not saying anything bad about Manders. She's also been unblocked. I met Manders in Cass's live. I believe that she also met Cass through the same person that I kind of, like I said, lack of a better word, followed over there. I'm not sure. I can't speak on that. Only Manders can. Um, we became very close friends. We talked on the phone, about life, different stuff, just whatever we wanted to talk about. Um, I know she was a mod for All for One. I don't, to be honest, I don't know what happened in that group because I wasn't privy to it. It was none of my business. I know that there was some kind of falling out, I'm guessing. And one night she was in a live, and when I was still in the Discord at this time, they started talking about her, very nasty, very, very nasty. And I took screenshots. And as a friend, um, it was hard for me, but I did share them with her. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but I thought, she should know. After that, I was kicked out of the Discord, rightfully so. Life goes on. Say love you, whatever. I know it's people say I'm a beggar myself, that I begged on the back end. In January, I was short on money. I wasn't working. Didn't get my check yet. And I did. I asked my friend, at the time, I asked my friend, hey, do you have $20 I can borrow until I get my check? She said yes. She sent it to me. As soon as my check hit, 4 days later, I paid her right back. Again, still on bed rest, not working. I, thanked her, whatever. Things were great. I did ask and I've been honest about this for a year now, it's almost been. The end of February of 2025, I thought I was getting my check on a Friday. I didn't. I was short on some groceries. I asked another friend, hey, do you think I could borrow? I think it was like $35, whatever it was. Until Monday, I was told no. Okay, cool. Moved on with my life. Still friends. Whatever. No hard feelings. That's great. About the end of March, that's when life changed for me at home. Not going to get into what happened or anything. I moved out. I returned to work at the end of March. Finally, a live was held to me. A live was held about me and a couple other people, by Virgo, and I was called out. I was called out about the $20 and about the 35. I got up in a box. I took accountability. I made a video. I don't know what else to say. I did it. Have I done it since? Absolutely not. I have no need to. That was when the big split happened. Huge, huge split. I was working at the time, and like I said, life was lifing. So I came back to the app a few days later. And I went into Cass's live and I got in a box and we cried and we talked about, what happened. And I should say it was said in Virgo's live that Manders and I had issues. At the time, I wasn't aware of any issues. And when I got into Cass's box, Manders and I talked about it, and we both agreed there were no issues. There was no issues, and live ended, whatever, life went on. I was then told by another creator on the app and shown messages that Manders did have an issue with me. Again, not going to go into it. It's old news. Water under the bridge. I don't hold grudges. I hope she's doing well. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
I talked to everyone on both sides. I took my accountability. I apologized for what I did. I was wrong for asking a friend for money. Um,
You know what? I want to correct you there. Stop saying you were wrong for asking your friend to borrow $20, because in my opinion, that's what friends are for, is to be there when you need them. And this was somebody you considered your friend. So you saying you took accountability for it, no, you said that you did it. I don't think that that's begging on the back end. You asked your friend to borrow $20 and paid her back 4 days later. But go on.
okay. um, for lack of a better word, I picked the side that I was more comfortable with. Um, I talked to everybody. I apologized to everybody, and there were people that voiced how they felt, that they didn't agree with me asking for the 20, that it was wrong, and that's fine. They didn't condone it. I don't hold it against that. That's totally fine. You don't. Nobody has to agree with everything I say. I'm not that kind of person at all. I respected their feelings, and things, just life went on. For months there was shit talked back and forth between the two sides. And at one point we did stop. Scam Opera and I were close, and we kind of said to each other, you know what, this isn't getting anywhere. Awareness isn't being brought. It's just going back and forth. And we stopped talking about it, and it is what it is. During this time, it was put out by Duck Duck, aka Jeannie, over on Cass's side, that she knew Rammer had received gifts from a friend. Again, that's none of my business. If her friend wanted to send her gifts, then so be it. Messages were being sent back and forth to Rammer and the other party that had sent her the gifts, and the other side trash talked about it a lot. Like I said, things were said on both sides. Eventually we stopped. It was all taking away from awareness, and I decided not to talk about it anymore. One night, Cass it was one of her nights that she liked to enjoy some adult beverages on a live. She held up her license to verify something on her account. This, I can't, and to be honest, I cannot remember if it was after she doxed a mutual friend. She went and she did dox Matilda. Said his full name, first and last name, and in that, we all have a past, don't we? The video's been put out. I can get the video for you. Insinuating, whatever she was insinuating, it was done maliciously. So it was either after that, or it was after Rammer had gotten messages going back and forth, receiving gifts from one of her friends. I can't remember when it was. Rammer came to me and asked me for Cass's full legal name, and I do have a screenshot of that. It has been so long since I've gone live. She said, bear with me. I can't freaking find it.
No worries.
I don't, of course I can't, I don't know how to do these damn boxes. Pretty much it's saying, somebody is wanting Cass's government name. I don't have it, and I don't think Scam will give it out, which she would never give it out. I can say that. Bye, bud. Have a good night. He's hot this morning. I said, I know. She held up her license. I couldn't see it. He asked me about it too. I wonder if Portia could clean it up. And she said she asked her, and that's when Cass's information was found. But it's
So let's be clear. Rammer was asking you for Cass's information to give to Matilda.
correct.
Okay.
Correct. Now, the information was found. Did I send Matilda the information about Cass? I did. I sure did. I can only assume that it would have been sent one way or another. The fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
Oopsie.
I'm trying to.
Tap, 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 people.
I was trying to figure out how to get the screenshot off. I can only assume that it would have been sent if she got the information first. I can't say yes or no. Did I send it to Matilda? Yeah, I did. I sent it to Matilda. Did I publicly dox Cass? Did I? No, I didn't. Did I stand behind what Matilda did? I absolutely 100% did. They say Cass has said, but Matilda has said his full legal name. His account was his full legal name, his first account. That scammers say his name. That doesn't give you the right to say his name. And it's just because he's a man doesn't give you the right. He has a family. So I don't know why it would be okay for you to do it, but when it was done to you, you cried about it. But yeah, I stood behind him. So that is that. Let's see. And also, I put in one of my accountability videos, Rammer, you've also sent me people's full government names on something that I had nothing to do with, had absolutely no business knowing it. I didn't need it. Have I put them out? No. As far as doxing, there's another creator on this app that I do not speak on anymore, that we have a truce. I have his full legal name. And what he's done to me, I could have put it out, but I didn't. So why would I dox anybody? If I didn't dox him when I had the chance, why would I sit there and dox one of my old friends? But I was doxed, right? Right? Yeah, Manders had a live and Cass's live, and she put up a screenshot and didn't look, and my whole government name was sitting right there, right? I remember that very clearly, and nobody said anything then. And you guys sat with that, and that's okay. So it's okay to put my full government name out, knowing I have kids and I have family and I have grandkids. But that's okay. Or it's okay to put up a picture of me, right? To try to humiliate me, right? That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. But it was said that you didn't dox me when you put up my picture when a green screen slipped and I'm not Britney's live and you put that picture up, but it wasn't doxing because it was done on a public platform, right, Fallon? Right? Isn't that what you said? But you put that up there to humiliate me.
She absolutely did.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Otto took it and posted it up there. And then Cass took a regular picture of me and posted it right behind her. But that's not doxing, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Duck Duck. I did not dox your ass. I did not dox you. Your info, it was said in that live in September that your information was found. She just happened to stumble upon it, right? And yeah, I sent it. I sent it to somebody. Yeah, I did. But Duck Duck, you cry that you were doxxed and you did this, you know, oh, this was done to me, and I'm gonna tell Scammy Claus, and I'm gonna tell Homie, and I'm gonna tell this one, and I'm gonna tell that one, and wah wah wah. You have repeatedly doxed yourself on your own page. You cannot cry that you were doxed, and this is my opinion, and then go and dox yourself over and over and over and over again, and then continuously dox Matilda on your page. You poke the bear. You poke that bear so much that eventually somebody's going to explode, right?
But again, it wasn't you who released that information. It was Matilda.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he has admitted it. He's admitted to what he's done. So I, you know, but you know, keep on going with your narrative, right? Gotcha. Anyway, but that's and that's not there's a new account out there, which I don't know who Jason Contra is or whatever your account name is, but if you want to troll somebody with a picture, you might want to do some kind of good work and maybe piss me off and find a family member of mine and put their name on there, or make an account like it was made a few months ago and go into lives with my picture on it with my first name and somebody else's last name. I mean, come the fuck on. But nobody's heard me cry about it. That's the funny part. I don't fucking cry. I just go on with my fucking life. But anyway, so Fallon, yeah, thanks for posting that picture. That's real special. And Checkmate, you said in a live that you don't agree with that, but you commented on that, didn't you? But yeah, but what was the reason for that, Fallon? Yeah, to maliciously post my picture, right? To humiliate me is all I can think of, and that's all I can say about that. Sharing personal messages, like you guys haven't shared personal messages before. Anyway, Fallon has shared personal group chats from Digital Deceivers sub-only chat. Troll has. Rammer has shared personal messages. I've shared personal messages with Checkmate regarding a creator that had an issue about me. Checkmate came over to me and said, hey, what's going on here? And when I tried to explain it, it seemed a little confusing. So what I did was I screenshotted those pictures or those messages and sent it to her, thinking that it might help her if she read through it. It might help her understand better. I was trying to be fully transparent. But yeah. So, but that's all acceptable behavior. That's okay. Right. Recording a phone call. Cass wanted me to get on a phone call one night with her after I fell into her live and I got into a box. She wanted me to get on a phone call with her. Again, Cass was drinking. I asked her if we could wait until the next day. Can we, but when clearer heads prevail.
Was this when you guys were still friends, or this is when you guys weren't friends anymore?
No, we were not friends.
Okay.
This was after the big split. We were not
Okay.
friends. And it was suggested to me by Rammer to record that phone call to protect myself. Highly suggested. I have a proof of that too. Let me get that. Just, because I'm sure people say, no, no, no. Okay. All right.
Cue the Jeopardy music.
I
Da,
know.
da, 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 da.
Weird how someone wasn't around all night. You better record that shit for your own protection. Did I have to record it? Nah. I didn't have to record it. Did I? Yeah, I did. Do I make it a habit of recording phone calls? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I hope you guys are taking notes, by the way. I heard around the grapevine that Adam, who, was so busy with his football game tonight, is having a live after this. So this should be great. But yeah. But it was said never, and that's pretty much, I mean, that's what they said I had done, right? So I've addressed all that.
Why wouldn't you record a phone call of someone that you don't trust?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to do it. And like I said, she was drunk, and it was all the same, the same over and over again. The phone call got nowhere. And to me, that was just closure of a close friendship that I had with somebody, which is okay. And I hope she's happy. I hope she's doing well. Go on with your life, because that's what I'm doing. My goal for this live is to put out my truths about everything. And I appreciate everybody's support. I haven't been on the app in a long, long time because, like I said, life's been lifing. So I don't go live like I used to. And if I do want to come back and stream Tim and Angela or Tim Nash or whoever, I will. Just because you don't agree with me or don't like me and what I did, that's fine. There's a block button for a reason, and you can block me, and I don't mind. It is what it is. A lot of people. Let's talk about hypocrisy for a little bit, huh? Never go real life, right? It's said never go real life, that we can get all the information. Hang on 1 second for me.
Da, 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 da,
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. Never go real life. Never go real life. We can get all the information on the scammers by listening to them and whatnot, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. The other night, there was a live held, and someone named Tammy, again, I'm guessing it was from All for One side. Mimi, I think you could confirm that.
Yeah,
Tammy sent groceries to Kim Peters, right?
a few times.
Yeah. Hey, didn't you know about that, Fallon? Fallon and
Yes.
Chola, the whole group knew, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Tam even said, they all thought it was hysterical.
Yeah. Yep. So I mean that's acceptable behavior. I'm just asking for a friend. I really am. Sharing screenshots. Let's get back to that. Checkmate. You posted a post about a group that was made, right? And there was how many people in that group originally? 9? Was
9.
it 9? 9 people, right? 9. Somebody's requesting a box. I don't know who it is.
They can wait.
Yeah, you can wait until I'm done. Like I said in the beginning, everybody and anybody can get a box as long as you keep it respectful. But I'm gonna say what I want to say because you guys have had 4 months to drag my name across this app.
Yep.
So let's see. Turn my camera back on and I will get that post by Checkmate, just in case you forgot Checkmate, because I'm sure you're listening to. And just so everybody can follow. Oh, I don't know. You might have to take a screenshot and look at it, or it's on Checkmate's page, or I can share it with you, whatever. So Checkmate posted this about a group chat that was made at one time. You see Sissy, Mimi, Happy Camper, Spicy Lady. You see who's in there. There's one person missing, isn't there?
Yes, there is. The person they cropped out that took the screenshot.
Right, that sent them the messages while she was in there. I believe
Yes,
that
that
was.
proved who it was.
Oh, absolutely. It was Stacy. 100% Stacy.
Railroad 061 Stacy.
Yep. Stacy, the same
Yes.
Stacy that sent Tim and Angela $100.
The
Stacy.
same person who sent Gov all that money.
And then I believe somebody else, but that's neither here nor there. That's okay. But yeah,
Because, explain it though, just show that Sissy can't message herself. I wouldn't need to say hi to myself, and we all follow each other. It was Stacy is the only one who followed and messaged Sissy. That's why it says message next to Sissy's name. And I had never spoken with her, so that's why it says hi to me. And none of these people that say follow next to their name, it couldn't be them, because why would they need to follow themselves?
right. If you're in a group chat, if anybody's in a group chat and you still don't believe, you can go in and hit the top, and then when you yourself pull it up next to your name, it would be blank because you can't follow yourself. So obviously Stacy is some kind of mole or whatever for them.
Yeah, but she didn't only just screenshot. She went ahead and said that she joined the group and left immediately, which is untrue because we have the timestamp of what time she left. But then she went behind the scenes to try and blame it on somebody else from the group chat.
Right. So I think that, and we all know Fallon, calls out, her and Trolla, after the whole Discord thing, we talked and everything. They would come to my platform. We'd call out the enablers, which was cool. We'd explain to them, when you go in and you comment, it pushes it out to the algorithm. Even though, if you say, hey, I wish I had $20 to send you, the person behind you could say, oh, well, I have $20. Let me send you $20. We've all heard it. We don't, need to go over all that anymore. But I remember one day, Mimi, we're going to talk about, I guess, what happened to you now. I was having a live and we were streaming Stud Soldier, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Mimi said, ooh, I can try to be a rogue mod. And I said, oh, that would be great. I said, if you do, if you become a rogue mod, take pictures of the blocked words, so we know what's blocked, the blocked keywords, and try to unblock, as many accounts as you can. And that's what rogue mods do. I mean, I've been a rogue mod. I think I might still be a rogue mod for Trey Harborough, who's not even on. I was a rogue mod for Tim Nash, for a couple people. Mimi's sneaky account is named something that nobody would, mod. So she went in on her Mimi Tutu account. It didn't work. She didn't get modded. She came back in the chat, and Fallon decided to call you out. You can speak on it if you want.
Well, yeah, I did. I went over there and said, I can mod, but All For One was in the chat. And I came back to you and said, she ignored my comment, first of all, the Stud Soldier. She ignored me. But I said, oh, geez, I said it. And of course, All For One's in there. I just wanted to be a rogue mod to, like you said, unblock a lot of the awareness people and see what the keywords were. And I said, I'm probably going to be covered by 7 o'clock tonight. And sure enough, I got called out and yelled at and screamed at, but it's okay for so many other awareness people to go in on their main, which there was just a post, yesterday, day before yesterday, of Sunshine doing the exact same thing in Willie's
Mhm.
comments. And
Exactly.
I didn't see a live about him. That was weird.
Yeah. After that live, Fallon wrote me a book. I mean, when I say a book about Mimi and the things that Fallon considers that she did dirty. And I did. Fallon, I'll admit it. I screenshot it and I sent it to her. And I asked her about it. And Fallon, I told you that I was not going to block her. I am not going to exile her from my lives because of your feelings about her, because Mimi had never and still hasn't done anything to me. At the time, Mimi and I were friendly. We're not as close as we are now. We were friendly, but until someone does me dirty, why would I go off of something that I had no idea about? And yes, I'm going to go back and ask them, just like Mimi came to me and asked me, hey, what's going on with this? Hey, what's going on with that? A lot of people have actually come to me and asked me about different things. I provided proof. I've told them what happened. I've taken accountability. Yep, I did this. Yep, I did that. And whether they want to support me, still be my friend, comment on my posts, repost my posts. But you guys take it so far as to look at the comments, look at who reposts. When you're friends with JSA, so we're gonna block you and we're gonna call you out. It's my feeling that when you don't conform to what Fallon wants, or you don't do awareness, or you don't do things the way they do it, you're done. You're done. They want nothing to do with you. Why wait months and months and months after I did something that was so wrong, to bring it up?
Yep.
Bring it up. My goal with this live is to get out my truth, to leave it be, leave it at the door. Obviously, it's going to be talked about, whatever. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm going on with my life. I'm supporting my family. I'm supporting my children. I have a son in college that has 2 more semesters until he graduates. There's no more father. There's no more stepfather. There's no more grandfather. I'm it. I am it for my family. You want to go on and humiliate me and post pictures and do whatever the fuck you want, because I'm done. But when I come back on this app, if I want to fucking stream somebody, if I want to come on live and talk to somebody, I'm going to do it. You think I'm going to listen to you or listen to anybody and bow down? I didn't fucking listen to my parents when I was a kid. What makes you think I'm going to fucking listen to you? I'm my part's done. I'm done. I'm going to
Well
turn.
said. Well said. It's the hypocrisy, and it needs to stop. If you don't like someone, don't come on their platform. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's called block. Move on with your life.
I'm going to accept Manders up. We're doing one box at a time. Sunshine, I saw your request. You're next, if that's okay.
Hey, just stop already.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So I saw you unblock me, so I came into your live and I'm like, what is going on now?
Well,
Um,
I unblocked you because I wanted to bring up what happened, and figured that if I'm going to talk about you, I'm going to unblock you.
well, you know what? I respect you for that because most people don't do that. So I do respect you for that. And I did listen to what you said, and I can confirm that everything that she said that involved me was true. And I commend Mimi too for saying the right thing, because everybody always wants to revert back to that right is right, wrong is wrong. Well, I'm a very loyal person, contrary to what some people on this app may believe. And Melissa, I'm sure. Oh shit.
It's okay. It's all
Okay.
right.
I'm sure that she can vouch that when we had our time of friendship, we were very good friends. And that, in my opinion, aside from all the crap that happens on this app, I was helping my friend. And you know what?
Exactly.
Nobody's going to stop me to this day from helping my friends. That is the person I am. And again,
Me
that's
too.
contrary to what people may believe or hear on this app. The one thing I heard, just stop already. It's going to take me a second to say it that way.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is I know you said, oh gosh, okay. So I'm going like this is going way back. Like I don't know why this is not over yet.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time that I had come into your box when you were with Matilda after the split. And I had apologized to you for those messages that you had seen, the messages that got out there on the back end.
You did. You did.
Okay. So I just wanted to make that clear that, again, I will go and apologize when I am wrong. And I actually went into a live a couple of weeks ago. I think his name is Not Stop the Nonsense or Not the Not Something Nonsense.
Oh, thinning out the nonsense, or what's his other? He has two accounts. Adam. Yes.
Okay, so that one, and everybody was in there. And listen, I'm so past this stuff. Like, if people really sit back and listen, I get that they have a goal, but there are things happening in the real world where your efforts could be so much better served, and you could actually step back and stop being a high school mean girl. We're all adults, and not everybody has to sit here and give rules and direction to everybody else. And then if somebody doesn't like your opinion, that doesn't mean that you get to throw pictures of them on the screen and do malicious things just to hurt somebody else. Because I mean, quite honestly, yeah, just stop already. We're very much alike, and I, just like her, don't care what you think of me. Your opinion is very irrelevant. And I'm going to keep doing what I do, and you're not going to stop me. So I'm going to do what's right. I'm going to continue to take care of my friends. One thing, just stop already, I heard you say too, was the, I'm trying not to take a long time. Hold on. My brain is not working. I'm no longer in Cass's group. I no longer sit with awareness. Now, let me just put it out there. Okay. Yes, I will go after Beth. As long as I sit on this app, I 100% will. Okay. Am I nice to her? No, I am not. She is a vile person. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
But as far as awareness goes, I don't want nothing to do with those people. When I went into the nonsense one, I publicly apologized to Fallon, to Auburn, which I had already gotten in Auburn's box, and publicly apologized to him once. To Checkmate, to Rammer, to whoever else was up there in the box, and they said that they didn't want to hear from me. Okay. Then you know what? I did the right thing, right? Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I did the right thing. I apologize. I'm going to leave it at that. You all need to stop, and you just move on with your mission or whatever it is you think you're going to do, because you're never going to stop these people.
No.
And leave everybody else and all this crap that happened a long time ago, leave it alone. Let Just Stop Already do her thing. Let me do my thing. And stop dragging our names every time you go live.
Absolutely.
And one more thing to confirm. Till today, up until right this moment, Just Stop Already. When's the last time we spoke?
When you were in my box, when you came up to apologize for doxing me.
Okay, and that was what, when I had broken my legs, right?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, now to that point, Cass, I know you're listening, and I know every one of your Garbage Pail Kids friends over there are listening. I am not Spicy Lady, and I wasn't talking to her up until now. But you know what? She's more credible and a better person than you guys ever have been. Do better.
Thank you, Manders. Thank you. But yeah, no, we haven't spoken since you came into that live that day. So I heard that I'm supposedly working with Trollovision, and I'm supposedly Awareness Tea, and I'm supposedly working with you, and this and that, and
We don't work together, guys. Like literally, we have not spoken since the day that I had gotten up in her box. She's been blocked. I haven't texted her. She hasn't texted me. But you know what? I think that should change. And you know what? Also, and it's not me taking a step back. So you can create all your narratives as you want. Again, when I look back at all the things that separated our friendship, it was really stupid.
Yeah.
Really stupid. And all you people that sit over there and you think it's funny, it's going to happen to you too, especially if you have an opinion and it isn't theirs. Okay.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Exactly.
So I'm going to drop. I know that there's other people, but reach out to me anytime. I don't be a stranger. I don't come on here as much as I used to. I don't want nothing to do with awareness. I don't want nothing to do with drama, but I want everything to do with real life friendships that are actually, not sitting here playing with AI and making fake images of people and shit. So
yeah,
anytime.
no, I haven't been on the app in about 4 months, I think, Mimi, since everything happened in life. I mean, I've come on live every now and then. Yep. And every time I come on live, a live is held to drag my name, and Melissa or JSA doxes, and she's a horrible person. And if she does it to her old friend, she's going to do it to you. And
oh yeah,
like,
that happens to me
You
every
know, then
day.
they come after everybody that's in your chat or everybody that supports you, and it's never ending.
It isn't. It's really, it's very sad because it's a deflection of a sad life that they have never grown out of.
exactly.
Oh crap. There was one more thing. You just hit the nail on the head. I was going to say it and I just lost my train of thought again. I want to get down because I know there's other people, but shoot. What did you just say? Can you say what you just said?
I don't know.
Mimi said it, I think.
Oh, it's just they come after everybody that, if JSA goes live, they come after everybody that's in her chat. This person said, "Oh, you're the boss." This person said this at 4:15 a.m. on Tuesday, December 20. It's the weirdest thing ever.
It is. Okay, that's what I was going to say to that point. People should form their own opinions based off of what they know. Or like Just Stops already said, one thing I will say about her that I do respect is that she will tell somebody when she thinks something's not right and somebody's saying something about you. And also, she doesn't form an opinion based off of what she's hearing or what she's seeing. You know how many people, since I'm not over there with Cass anymore, think that I'm just a horrible person because one text message got misconstrued and that private text message got thrown up on a screen.
Mhm.
And they can sit here and say all they want that I called her a P3DO. No, I didn't. That was my own childhood trauma that I disclosed to them, and they misconstrued it because they were drinking. So don't keep throwing my trauma up on a screen.
Absolutely. I just, move on. Talk about something else. Go after the enablers. Go after and that's another thing. And Sunshine, I know you're waiting. I didn't forget about you, Sunshine. I promise. One more thing. You go after enablers, that's fine. That's fine. Go after them because something's wrong up there for supporting these scammers and beggars.
Mhm.
But when you sit there and you say their full name, okay, that's fine. And you say it over and over and over again. And I'm going to use Queen Peaches 420 Jessie, I'm not even going to say her last name, whatever. And then you add that she's an mattress actress. Jesus, I can't even talk anymore. What does that have to do with her enabling? What I mean, what are you're trying to humiliate her?
That's what they do.
How did
They will humiliate people.
how did what private message get out? You never heard of me? Okay, well, Jim Flick. This is
Okay.
Manders. Manders is Jim Flick.
Hello, Jim Flick. What a name. What a name, Jim. Love it.
I don't know. Yeah.
If you haven't heard of me, I'm sure you will after tonight. But
Oh yeah.
They'll be alive about it. Don't worry.
right. Again, if any of you have any questions or you want to ask me my side instead of listening to what is being publicly announced, please DM me. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions and give you my side of the story. But this is not my live. This is just Stop Already's live. And I just wanted to come up here and confirm. And again, apologize, because when you look back at all this stuff and what happens in real life, it's all so stupid. And it's not worth it. And it's not worth destroying personal good relationships with people that are healthy. Sitting on this app, chasing after people or streaming people all day long, that's not healthy. I'm sure you're doing a lot better since you haven't been on here for 4 months, right?
Oh, God, unbelievably better.
Exactly. So you do you, boo. But I'll be around if you need me.
Okay.
You can text me or whatever.
Okay.
Don't be a stranger.
All right, sounds good. And Netflix documentary, The Proof That Manders Sent Me Money. I don't know who told Virgo
The
and
proof
them.
is Manders saying it and JSA saying it, and it was between them. They were friends, and she borrowed $20 from her friend. Said and done. Move on.
Exactly. Like that receipt, we don't know where it came from. I don't care anymore. Again, it was the principle, it was ethic, and it was moral. She was my friend. She was going through a rough time. She needed $20. I gave her $20. She paid me back. And I don't want to hear no crap from anybody. And you know who you are. So I won't embarrass you like you like to embarrass everybody else. But there's a whole lot of backdoor exchange going on in your group. So don't you dare call anybody out for pushing money. And that includes the people, the scammers that you stream all day long. Don't you dare. Because you're getting gifts and giving them all day long on the back end amongst you and your little friends. That's it. I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, baby.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
It won't drop me. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sunshine. I'm so sorry, Sunshine. I'm coming. Hey.
Hey, I'm just up here. I want to address a couple things real fast. You know, I seen on the Awareness Tea where they put on there, I don't care who knows that I offered to mod for Willie. I'm going to say that right now. The one thing I didn't do is offer to mod for him for something totally than what I was in there for. I offered to mod for that man because he's killing himself with the drugs he's putting in his body, with the enablers that's giving him money. So I offered to mod for him so I could block the people that was giving him money. I don't care who hates me for that, because you know what? I'm a recovering addict and I'm proud of it. And if I can help save somebody's life, I'm going to do it.
Sunshine,
Right.
I agree with what you did.
Yeah.
I seen the
Yes.
hate I got
Is
on
that
that, though.
we were- I
You know
was
what?
called
I don't
out
care
for
who
it,
hates me.
is
I
what
really
I'm
don't
saying.
at this
No,
point.
no,
Because
I
I'm
get why you
disgusted
did
at
what
all
you
of
do.
this.
I get it.
no, nobody.
I get it, and I agree with it. I'm just saying.
When I come in here, I'm always respectful to everybody.
Always,
Missy Muffy
always. You're
tell
right.
me she's
you
going
are.
to write a post about me. I don't
You
even know
are-
that lady. Don't care to know her.
Okay.
You know, that's all she does is go into people's chats and start shit.
Sunshine. Take
Rolling
it
Dome
down.
does the same thing.
Okay.
Take it down a second. I understand why you did what you did, because it was the same reason I was doing it. I'm just saying that the point is that there was a live and I was screamed at and yelled out and called out because I did it. And it's just, we were pointing out the hypocrisy is that some are allowed to do it and some aren't. And I didn't know where the list was on who was on it and who wasn't. And that's what I was saying. It's
Go
hypocrisy.
into these lives all day long, and all I
I know
see
you
is
do.
what kind of piece of shit Tim Nash is. He is. But you know what? He's a human life. I'm sorry for yelling, but this is all I'm seeing anymore. That's all I'm seeing. Stream
I
after
get it.
stream after stream.
I've never seen you. I like you. I've never seen you be anything but nice.
You know,
I'm just
it's
saying,
all. That's all.
it was pointed out because of hypocrisy. Do you understand that part? Do you
I
get what I'm
understand that
saying?
part.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's what it was. It was the hypocrisy. And I mean, I can't speak for Awareness Tea, but what I'm thinking is that it was the hypocrisy of how come it was okay for you to do it, but when Mimi did it, when I say she got screamed at, and like Awareness Tea just said, all lives are worth trying to save. She's absolutely, I don't even know. They are absolutely 100% right. And I
And
commend
here's what's
him.
happening: is everybody is streaming these people all day long, all day long. I mean, all day long. Yes, I get it. They're a nuisance to society. I once was that nuisance to society. And I get it. Begging and lying and manipulating the people is wrong. I hate it. I got into awareness to help. But I'm not so sure I even want to fuck with it anymore because I'm sick of all the bullshit.
We all are.
You know, Willie's going to die. And everybody's going to watch it happen on stream.
Tap the screen.
And I hope
please.
everybody can just sit and say, that's the funniest fucking thing I've seen today. Because to me, it's not. To me, that is a man that is dying. That's what ought to be brought awareness to. I don't care at this point if he gets $20. I hope he don't ingest it in his body.
Sunshine, I 100% agree with you.
I've never done nothing to nobody right here in these boxes. Never.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And what I just wanted to explain that to you. It was pointing out hypocrisy. It wasn't really you. It was the point of hypocrisy that I was screamed at and yelled at about doing exactly what you did. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. And it's about getting better. And why I say that is like when I come in here, Missy Muffy, you guys said you was going to mute people for being rude. She never got muted and she was being rude to me. And I even told her, would you leave me alone?
I told her to be,
Respectfully.
she was told to be respectful.
And she does that everywhere she goes, rolling dough. I've got a screenshot of her that I was just looking through some old videos of Tim and Angela. And she's telling them that she's sick of seeing them get money so they can be overweight and obese and go to the gym. Now she's talking about people being rude to her. That's being rude and mean. That's body shaming. They are overweight, but that ain't our problem. The last I checked, it wasn't.
And how
You know,
are we
it's about stopping
just-
the enabling. It's about stopping. You know,
You're right. You're right. We can't control what
How
everybody
does-
else says either.
how
Or
does
this
this-
app would be completely
how does this
different.
work? All these groups just hating on each other all the fucking time.
Yeah.
At some point, it's got to end. He said, she said. I get that. You know, I
Well,
get
this was
that.
JSA's time to come forward and
get
speak
that.
her side
I
and
understand
speak her
that.
piece.
I understand that, and I appreciate you doing that. You know, and I'm sorry I'm aggravated, but this is getting nobody nowhere. I mean, you know, and I'll tell people I sit where I sit, and if I sit there, I'll stand there. You know, I'm not going to deny that. At one time, I had respect for everybody that was in awareness. I liked how they did it. I liked that they held people accountable. You know, I liked that they held their own accountable. And at this point, it'd be better off for people to figure out how to stream whatever they can stream and do what they want to do and leave these beggars alone and let the enablers just enable them at this point. You know?
I get it. Everybody's frustrated. If this has just gone on way too far, way too long.
I don't care
It's-
who hates me at this point. I don't care no more. I do care about somebody's life that is in a bad shape. You know what? I said in that man's box why 2 people ridiculed me, calling me every fucking name in the book. And there's lives floating around about it. You know what? I sat there like a man and took it. Did I like it? No, I didn't. Not one bit. But I took it because I wasn't going to set a man over the edge where he might go say, you know what? Fuck this. This is the last straw, and inject something because some guy on the internet jumped this man. I'm not going to be that man's excuse to get out of this world. I'm not going to be the excuse to end him. You know, like I said, Tim Nash is a piece of shit. I'll give him that. But how do you think he feels seeing body cams of him pit up, knowing everybody out there on the streets knowing he's a snitch? Do you know what they do to snitches? I
Yeah,
do.
I
You know,
do.
that's what I'm getting at. What is too far? Where do we stop?
For some people, there is no line.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody. I've sat in JSA's live for a while. I modded for it. I've seen it everywhere. So let's just be honest about it. You know, I've said everywhere and seen it everywhere. I just want to see it get better. I just want it better. I got to drop. I guess I got restricted.
Yeah, I just got just a live restriction for 10 minutes.
Do I need to
But
drop?
no, I don't think you need to drop. I guess it's like the FYP, it probably won't be on the FYP for 10 minutes or whatever.
But, you know, I know people hate me for where I sit, and I get that.
Likewise.
But you know, I'm done. I'm trying to learn how to do this respectfully to help people out. You know, I know Checkmate and them, they don't stream, you know, they just bring awareness. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to respect people. I'm trying to help people. You know, I've had people message me today. There's a bunch of people on here showing their private parts and stuff now. You know, that's the
gosh.
stuff that needs to stop.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I agree. And that's why I started doing it, is to help people. And not a lot of people know this, but 144 people and all the window lickers and everybody streaming. My ex-husband died of complications from alcoholism. 3 days later, my fiance died we thought it was a heart attack. It was a drug overdose.
I'm sorry for your loss. I've had
And
3 loved ones, my siblings, in the last 2 years that's passed away over, you know, my twin sister unalived herself because she couldn't handle life no more because her mental illness took the best of her,
yeah,
you know.
yep. And
And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Even though they're beggars and addicts, their lives matter to me. And if people
absolutely.
hate me for that, then they hate me. And I will stand with that. I'm not going to ridicule them just because they're like that, because I was that guy.
I was too. I've been in recovery for 20 years.
I've got 15 years. I congratulate you.
I congratulate you too. And I congratulate anybody else who's in recovery. It's
But you know,
hard.
when I start seeing posts about me, you know, I've tried to go around this app and really be respectful and help people. You know, I'm not going out here spewing hate everywhere, you know, and I enjoy Checkmate. I enjoy Rammer. You know, I know you have people you enjoy. I get that. I'm not going to fault you for that. I'm not going to fault anybody for what they're doing. I can't, because I've got my own faults, you know. But it's got to quit. The real life shit's got to stop before somebody seriously gets hurt. I don't care who's doxing who. It's wrong. In every form, it is wrong. You know, it's, I don't know how to say it. It's wrong. I don't want people knowing where I live, where I work. I don't want nobody can call who owns my house because I own it. But I don't want people calling my job. You know, I don't want this. You know, we've all done shame in this world, trust me. And there ain't nobody that can say they haven't done. It's how we move forward from that shame, you know. And I don't know what I can tell you. I wasn't around for all this bullshit that's going on, you know, and hopefully you guys can find peace in it somewhere, somehow. I don't know. It sounds like you've all hurt each other somewhere along the line. I don't know.
I mean, obviously,
Can we agree on that?
I just want it. A restriction. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's the same one. I'm sorry. I can agree. I think everybody has been hurt. Um, and for I apologize for whatever, for my part, I apologize. I don't, I can't take back what I did. I
And
can't.
nobody can take nothing back. We got to figure out how to move forward. I mean,
Absolutely.
If
all these
you
beggars are
have to
using
agree to
all this
disagree
stuff
and
that's
move
going
on.
on.
It's
Yeah.
moving on.
It's the
You
moving
got to
on.
move on.
I
Yeah.
hear Tim and Angela every time they go live using, awareness is at this, awareness is at that, all this gov stuff. It's got to leave. It's got to go away.
Absolutely.
You know what? These awareness pages are anymore. It's about drama.
Yes.
If I want drama, I know the perfect place to go find it.
Agree to disagree and move on. This is what I keep saying. If you don't like somebody, don't go there to live. Don't hunt them down in chat. Don't do all this sneaky, childish stuff, making these fake accounts with JSA's photo on it. It needs to stop. If you don't like someone, be an adult. Adulting is hard for some people. Move on. Block and move on.
And I agree with that.
Exactly. There's no need for it to keep going and going and going and going and go.
And that's for
in
everybody.
my
It's not just, I know people saying, "Oh, that goes for, checkmate." It's for, I'm saying everybody.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
It's everybody. Move on. Let it go. Why keep dragging this
Like I
on
said,
and on
when
and
I come
on
over
and
to
on and
awareness,
on?
I come over here because I respected everybody. I really did. I mean, Rammer, Checkmate, JSA, Trolla, I respected everybody. Then I started seeing where I sit, people started, I'd go into chats and I just wasn't getting, it's like, I was wondering if my shit was even working. Then I started figuring it out. I'm not leaving where I sit because I do find their values really, really good.
Yeah, and no, but no, I'm not asking anybody to leave wherever they sit. That's not where you sit and who you're friends with. Cool, I have no problem with that. I
I think it
I
was 2
was
weeks ago or so. I seen you unmod me. I forgot you even still had me as a mod. And that's fine. But I did wonder. I was like, well, what the fuck did I do to her? I got unmodded by another person. And they explained why they did it. But it still kind of hurt me a little bit because I'm in it for awareness. I'm in it so a person don't get manipulated. I'm in it so hopefully an elderly old lady don't give her last $10. I'm in it hopefully an addict don't lose his life tonight or she don't lose her life tonight. I'm in it for that. I'm in it because I care. Do I
and
make fun sometimes? I do. I really do. I have to laugh sometimes because it gets to be too much. It gets to remind me I was once that person. And I feel for that person. Will I give to that person? No, I won't. But I'm not going to shame them to where, if they see this shit that they're going to think less of themselves than they already do. Trust me, when an addict's down on the bottom, he knows it. He just don't know how to get up.
yeah,
And that's the sad thing of it.
yeah.
I know people think, and I keep referring to Tim Nash. He's probably the worst of the worst. I hope one day that man shows everybody in this world that he can make a change. He can be a difference. And he apologizes for every nasty sin he's ever done. That's my hopes for him. And that ought to be the hopes for many people on this app doing awareness. If you hate somebody that much while you're doing awareness on them, please stop. Because at this point, it's become weird.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody that I really admire on this app, and the way they do their awareness, man, I love it. It's just straight to the point. They post it, they leave it, I love that, I love seeing a live like Checkmate does. We talk about it, we talk and that's it. There's no videos being streamed during it,
Yep. And
I'm trying to stop a lady from unaliving her dogs that she's got 10 of. That's my focus right now. She's scamming people out of money. That's my focus right now. But instead, I have to come up here and try to defend myself because I tried to help a guy not unalive himself within the sick enablers in there.
right. And I can
Even though
respect
people
that.
think
Like,
Fallon gets weird with these notebooks, I get that. But that's Fallon's way of doing awareness. And I respect that. And I respect other people's way of doing awareness. Fallon holds people accountable, and I give her that. Maybe it's harsh for some people.
But we
She's
can
not
agree
everybody's
to,
cup of tea.
and that is something we can agree to disagree on.
right.
That's fine. We
Absolutely.
all have that opinion. But like I said, I value everybody that was in awareness because I valued what you all stood for. And as I'm progressing through it, I don't even know if it's where I want to be anymore. Because there's many places on this app I can go and I can be happy. I can go be a mentor to somebody. I can help in my own community. I don't have to be stuck on an app doing something I get nothing out of. I don't have to be, but I enjoy it. And I enjoy some of the people I've met along the way. I really do, But now I'm seeing so much hate that I don't know anymore. Adam, I respect Adam. I respect what he stands for. I met Adam during the first time Nate and Paige ever come live, and me and him has just remained friends like that. Do I reach out to him? No, I don't. I don't hardly reach out to anybody. When I go in to check Maintenance Live, after the live's over, I go to bed. I go to work, until my day's done. I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling on. Maybe, I don't know. But it's got to get better somehow.
I agree. And I think everybody does awareness their own way. And as long as it's done respectable, and in my opinion, and I've seen a couple comment, in my opinion, Fallon takes it way too far. And that's, again,
And
just
that's your opinion.
right.
I'm not
That's
going to
my
And
opinion.
some people say Matilda does.
Right, exactly. And
That's
that's their
that's
opinion.
your friend. And,
Right.
a lot of people say Matilda does. So, okay, you got your Matilda. We have our Fallon. And a lot of us respect that, and we'll however we look at that. And that's fine. But just, it's got to get back to what is at hand. It's not body shaming. It's not hating on people. It's trying to stop the money flow. And hopefully, I haven't been in a live yet that somebody that's enabling or something like that. And that's what I kind of respect Fallon for, is when she calls out the enabling, she wants to stop that money flow because she don't want to see somebody dead. And that's what I'm after.
Right, but but to bully them and to like, what does
I see a
what
lot of
does
bullying
Jessie
now.
Fields being a mattress actress have to do with her enabling?
Well,
Why
she
must
proudly puts that on her. She really does proudly put that on her.
but but bringing that to a public platform, what does that have? You enable scammers and beggars. What you do to make your money, I don't give a shit. That doesn't matter.
Right. But not one live have I been in lately where I have actually seen. Well, I take that back. Me and All for One's been in a couple lives where we've been offering resources, trying to help people. Willie, I told him I'd reach out. If he ever wants to reach out, I'll help him get into recovery. That's what I want to see.
Right.
And I want to be able to go into a beggar's life that's addicted, to be able to sit there and say, can I help you with resources, not, money. And if they block me, they block me. But one thing I do, I go in on my main account. And anybody that knows me on this app knows I'm always on my main account.
Right. And that's why the post was made about you, because Mimi went in on her account, tried to do the same thing you did, and got, when I say screamed at,
And I knew I was going to get backlash. And I got
screamed at by Fallon. I got screamed at by Fallon for going in on my main. So Awareness Tea didn't put that post up to say you're a bad person.
Right.
It was to show that there was hypocrisy because she just had talked about me being called out for doing the exact same thing, but you weren't. So there's a hypocrisy. That's what.
Actually, I got a message and I respected that. It wasn't nothing bad, but
Tina Diamonds got called out for it. My face was plastered on her platform to humiliate me.
You got a message. I got screamed at in a live to get in a box so I could be yelled at.
but at some point,
Do you, just
we
Sunshine,
all
I
have
want you
to
to
figure it
see
out.
that
You know what I mean?
that there's
We've got to figure it out.
hypocrisy. It's good for it's okay for some people and it's not okay for others.
Right.
And that's what we're showing is there's hypocrisy that if you
But that
do
goes on everywhere. You know what? People look at me
doesn't
different.
make it okay. It doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't.
And when it happened to me, I am pointing it out. It happened to me. It's not okay.
You know what? A
And
lot
when
of
I
people
said it was
looked at me because
hypocrisy, I got
I would
when I
when
called her
Miss
a
May would come in
hypocrite.
a chat, I would say hi to her, you know, and I blocked Miss May because I felt bad, you know, all because I was saying hi, and that was not from the side I sit that I was getting hate from, you know.
But and then and even more hypocrisy. The side that you sit on over there with Fallon and Checkmate and all them, if they do wrong, they get talked to on the back end, and then we or if somebody does something that they don't agree with, there's a whole live talked about it for 4 months.
Then people start calling them out, get in their boxes and call them out. I
You're
mean,
blocked. Come in on your main account. How do you come in on your main account if you're blocked? You come on your backup account. Block that account. It's not a real account. Come in on your real account. It's a hypocrisy. And Sissy's right. This is getting derailed,
Yeah.
and this is going on. We need to let other people in a box as well.
okay, well, I'll drop.
All
And
right.
like I
Thank you for
said,
coming up.
Miss Muffy trying to retaliate, saying she's going to make a post about me. I've never even been mean to
Miss
her.
Muffy just actually said she would like to reach out to you in DM and work this out with you.
Yes, she
Okay.
said that she was going to unblock you and message you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, good night.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up, Sunshine.
Okay. Is anybody else have?
Like I said, at this point, I think it's agreeing to disagree.
Absolutely.
You needed to come on here and say what you needed to say. You've been 4 months of a lot of stuff going on. You needed to speak your side that, people weren't asking, and just assuming things and setting your side straight.
Absolutely.
If people don't like it, move on. Adam can hold his live tonight and they can say what they want to say. I don't care anymore. This has to stop.
Mhm.
Go back to awareness.
You sure about that, Jan? Which one are you asking for? The one about the phone call or the one that asked for Cass's information? Yeah, Roland, that's fine. The other side, they have live after. I'm gonna request you. They have live after live on their YouTube. Yeah.
Hey, Roland.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here's what I would like to say. Just like I come in here to, listen, ask questions, whatever I decide to do. Just like I went over there, they hold a live and they say, oh, come listen to what we have to say about Trolla or Gov or whoever at the time and come in and ask your questions. Okay, I get deemed a shit starter for asking a question. I get screamed at, muted, called troll. They can say that I am Trolla, that I'm not on my main account. Then everybody down in the chat is saying that I am drunk or on drugs. My accent is made fun of. They diss my state just because I live there. My gender was made fun of because of the way that I speak, and they can't tell if I'm male or female. Well, that was from when I was in the hospital being kept alive with a tube down my throat. So have at that all you want if it makes you feel good. I was asked if I was holding my nose while I speak. I was accused of being in something called a camper crew that I have no idea what it is, of being in a group and discussing devices, which now I've figured out why, because I didn't even know what that meant or what it was. I don't belong to one group. Now, what I don't understand is how can people sit with these people that do these types of things and consider that all to be okay?
That's a great question, because
Mhm.
maybe they're the same kind of person that the people are that are doing it. Maybe they're okay with that.
Well, see who you sit with. Now, this is what they tell us of their big giant rule book that I've never seen. That's not okay. That's not acceptable behavior for us, but it's okay for them. Now, another thing that I do not understand for the life of me, if they're going to be that way and they're going to backbite everybody, and I rarely see them do awareness on scammers and beggars anymore, it's all on other awareness, which got
Correct.
really ridiculous. Well, I don't understand why they feel the need to run over to everybody else's platform that they've worked on and made and pretend like they rule it from that point. Nobody gave any of these people authority to rule their pages or to come over and take over them. If you want to rule something, stay over there on your own platform and rule that and leave everybody else alone. If you've got something to say to them, do it in DMs.
I agree with you 100%.
Now that's really all I have to say. But I'm tired. I did get on one of Tim and Angela's post by somebody, I don't know who, and I said they expect everybody to accept and fund their obesity, and then also when they start having problems, which cellulitis is a problem for obese people, they expect us to provide medication for that. Now that's what the post said, and I did say it. It's the truth. So if you want to call me out for speaking some truth, I'm okay with that. But I don't go around throwing my weight around on here. What I do is always stealth mode on the back end. I deal with my own people. And I sit and watch people for a long time before I decide to deal with anybody. And I chose not to deal with them because of this hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm done. Y'all kick me down.
All right,
Thank
Roland.
you
Thanks
for
for coming
coming up,
up.
Roland.
Thanks, y'all.
Ooh, it changed. How do we? Oh, disconnect. Okay, hold on. I haven't been live in so long. Jim Flick, what are you asking about? They? Who? Who? What is he asking?
Who is they? They is Fallon and Checkmate and their group.
Yeah. And
If you're
how
not respectful, you'll be muted.
I mean the way they even talk in like if you go into their live and you make a comment and they don't agree with you, the way they attack you, he is being ridiculous from a troll account. It's probably one of them.
Yes, last chance, Jim, and you're going to be muted.
Brittany. Oh, do you mean Steve Crick, sissy? Steve Crick hasn't been around. Crazy, I know.
Brittany, welcome.
Hey y'all, how's everyone?
Doing good. How are you?
How's your
I'm
husband doing?
good. He's doing a lot better.
Good.
Unless, of course, I don't know. Go ask Beth. Beth has more information than I do.
Okay, I'm going to get right on that.
She called me out a few days ago, I guess. I was like, Okay.
Oh, wow.
She's
Okay.
wild. Anyhow, first, Jim, what was that? Jim Flick or whatever?
Yeah.
Jim
Whatever
Flick.
that troll account is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to address some of your ridiculous comments really quickly. You know, not everyone wants to call people out by name a lot like you're in here on a troll account. Come back with that same energy on your real account, and then we can talk. But really, until then, you're not in a position to ask anyone to say or do anything that they aren't 100% comfortable saying or doing. But also, I just want to address, the back and forth with so many people are talking about, they've been attacked for being in lives or attacked for things they've said in chats or whatever. What I can say to you about that is if someone is telling you you can't sit anywhere else, if someone is trying to control the places you go, the people you talk to, any of the above, you're grown. No, I'm live. You truly need to think about, I don't know, who's in charge of you. Like, it's wild to me that anyone thinks they can tell you, me, or anyone else who I can sit with, who I can talk to, where I can make comments. If someone is telling you things like that, you should really consider the source.
Facts.
Because the source very obviously has something, right, Sissy? Same. The source very obviously has something that they don't want you to see or hear somewhere else. They obviously have something to hide.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
or how to run your platform. Like, that's wild to me. Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only person that gets to tell me what to do is my grandsons.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They tell me what to do. They want a chocolate bar, they get a chocolate bar. You got it.
Absolutely. Yeah, the control issues are wild. But honestly, when someone is telling you something like that, really ask yourself, why do they not want you to hear what's going on in another life? There's some reason for it.
Yep. I think, I think, and this is my opinion, I could be wrong, whatever, take it as you will. I think what they're trying to do is trying to mold these new awareness creators into something that they want, how they want done, how, you have to, this is, even though there's no rule book per se, these are the rules. This is how you have to do it. This is the right way to do it. And anybody else that does it different is wrong.
Oh, I 100% agree with you.
Oh, 100%. And I think Fallon used the word mold to just curious one time in life.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. They were trying to mold him, yeah. But I'm not even going to talk about that whole mess. That's
Yeah, I just wanted to say that the word's been used before to mold somebody.
yes. Yep. To mold and this is a way to do it and and that's just my opinion and do your awareness, do it. I don't care, but don't sit there and come after people that don't agree with what you put out there or what you want done or want to do it different. Everybody can. This is my
There is
platform.
no rule book.
No.
There is no rule book. So I don't care how many files you have. Those are your files. That's how you want to do it. There's no rule book. There's move on. Let it go.
Mhm.
Let it go. Let it go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. And then poor country. How you doing, country? And then country, like, because I was in Country's live one day listening to Tim and Angela because I was sick. I was in there. I was talking. Hey, how you doing? Then all of a sudden, Country got called out. and Rammer is going to show country's photo, and like, what the fuck is that about? What in I have your photo and I've seen your face and I'm going to post your picture. What? Because I was in the live, because Trolla was in the live, because like I, and it's not my fight to fight. It's really not. But that really, really pissed me off, especially after Fallon fucking posted my picture. So like, if somebody has a green screen slip, watch out, because your face might show up on a fucking profile picture, on a post, on anything.
No, they all came in that live to see that you were in that live so that they could call it out that you and Trolla were in the live.
Yep.
Because you weren't in on a sneaky account. Well, you don't need to. You
No.
didn't need to come in a sneaky account. You have nothing to hide.
No, and half the time, I mean, I'm working during the day anyway. I was home that day because I was sick. I'm working most days anyway, so I'm not even on here. Like I said, I have family to take care of. I have 2 grandkids, 2 children that I take care of. I'm the only parent left. I'm the only grandparent left. And when I want to come on here and I want to talk and I want to say hi to my friends, or if I want to get on and stream somebody, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Whether you guys like it or not, tough fucking shit.
And if somebody else doesn't have a problem with you coming to their platform, nobody else should.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I also want to tell you one more time, JSA, because this just makes me absolutely nuts. I've only kind of heard bits and pieces of tonight's live. I was in here, but I'm doing other things, so I had to set the phone down several times.
Mhm.
But that $20 is none of anyone's business. It is not the same as Beth coming on here and lying about what she needs the money for. It is not the same as manipulating people because you're going to be sleeping in your car tonight. And no, that's borrowing $20 from a friend is a very different situation. And if anyone tells me, even tries to tell me, that they have never been in a position in their life where they have needed to borrow a few bucks for this, that, or the other thing from a friend or a family member or whatever, I will, with my whole chest, tell you, I believe you are an absolute liar.
Yep.
That is very different than scamming people and manipulating people on the internet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been screaming this to JSA for months. Big difference. Big difference.
I appreciate that.
Exactly, Moon Pie. Exactly.
Yep.
That makes me absolutely insane that any of them even think that they're in a position to say anything. Who do you think you are to say anything?
Yeah. Well, it was said, I have family that I can ask. I have this I can ask. You don't know shit about me and my family. You don't know. Do I talk to my mom? I don't know. Do I? Like, and that's none of your business. It's like,
Right.
it's just none of your business.
Yes, they are, Ashley.
Yeah, maybe they never did, and if they never had hard times, then good for them. I'm happy for them. I
them.
really am. You know?
Yeah, that's great, but they're not in a position to dictate what you and your friend can or cannot do amongst your personal relationship.
That
Right.
yeah, that was between Manders and Just Stop already.
Yeah.
It was none of anybody else's business.
Yep. But is anybody else?
Hey Melissa, can I borrow $20?
Sure. You don't even have to pay me back.
I meant 40.
Missy, did you want to come up too, hon?
I'll drop so she can come up.
Okay, I
Thanks for
appreciate it,
coming up,
Britt.
Brittany. I love your whole face.
I love your whole faces, and I think we're finally healthy enough around here to come back and be a nuisance on TikTok. So I got that going for me.
Oh, yay.
Yay, you'll have to let me know. I'll have to throw the kids out of the house again. I'm kidding. I didn't throw the kids out of the house. They're at my mother's right now.
They're in the closet.
Yeah, I tied them up in the closet.
That's where I put my kids. What are you talking about? All right. It was good
All right.
talking to you guys. I'll be in the chat.
Okay.
And I don't know. I love your faces. I'll talk to you guys later.
I love your face too. Bye.
Hi, Missy.
Hey,
Hi, you
Missy, how are
guys.
you?
Hey, this has been a roller coaster, I'll tell you. Um, when I went into their live and I had taken my painkillers, and I mean, I only get maybe 4 hours of sleep at nighttime because of my knee, and I have surgery on Wednesday. Yeah, I was probably slurring my words. And they made fun of that, which is, okay, fine. But the thing is, they always say I'm in everybody's live and told their chat, do you guys always see her in everybody's live? Well, if they see me in everybody's live, they're all in everybody's live, right?
Yep.
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry, I just had a coughing fit. You're absolutely right.
I
I
keep
mean,
muting myself to cough too.
yeah, and
And go ahead.
go-
Sorry.
anybody can be in anybody's life. I don't understand the whole, well, we saw you in here and we saw you in here. So what? That means obviously you were too. Like, and country, I hate to.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. And I hate to use like country for an example again. But like when I was in the live, obviously they were in there too, which, hey, cool, whatever, go for it. But you weren't in on your main. I just, I don't know. But go ahead, Missy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, that's okay. And it kind of bothered me. And then Fallon was in Digital's live, and they were talking about stuff, and I joined up and I confronted Fallon, and you know she was kind of getting around what I was saying. Oh, well, what is your profile picture? I can't see it. Well, you know what, Fallon? My profile picture of me is standing beside a bucket of my 2000 PC Komatsu hoe that holds 18 tons of rock or coal, and I loaded trucks for 15 years, Fallon. That's what I did. 35 years in the construction business, working 12 hours a day. The longest time I worked was 76 days without a day off before the laws came into effect in Alberta. And she's wondering, oh, what's the profile picture? I don't know what it is. Well, now you know. But the whole point is these guys take in people in their chats, like that Cece lady crying in her chat and saying I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. And oh my God, I won't do it again. Come on. Don't make people cry in your chats. Like, what the hell?
Yep. I get it.
And that's why neither one of them are coming into this chat because they don't want to get ganged up on. But if you go into their chat, it's an ambush.
Missy, hold on one second. Cass, would you like to get in a box?
Cass, you're more than welcome into a box. Did you miss the part where Rammer asked me for your government name? Did you miss the part where I admitted, yeah, I sent it to Matilda? Did I come on this app and dox you, Cass? Did I come on this app and dox you? Like you posted.
JSA, give her a second to respond. Look, Cass, would you like to come in a box? Oh, she's just joining again. It's time. This is a perfect opportunity.
You guys can drop me for that.
Okay,
All right.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Missy.
Yeah, I would like a box.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I would like.
Let's be respectful. I would love for.
I'm here to be respectful.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, did I say Matilda's name? Yes. But what does that have to do with you?
Okay. Well, I don't know if you listened to the whole first part.
I
Okay.
sure did. Listen to
Okay.
all of it.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you did. Okay. What does that have to do with me? Well, that's like, didn't you say in a live that when your friend was doxxed, you were hurt and this and that? Well,
Exactly. I
right.
thought I was your friend. That's my whole point.
Cass,
Thank you.
you were my friend. You were a long time ago. A long time ago when I, for lack of a better word, like I said, picked the other side. The things that you've said and the things that your friends have said in your lives, and like I said, yeah, we said shit too. We sure did.
That amounts to doxing somebody.
I didn't dox you, Cass. Your information, Rammer asked for your information.
And I have
said,
words for her too, by the way.
okay, and that's between you and her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rammer asked for your information. I said, I have no idea. And she knew Scam would never give it out, which Scam would never give.
Scam didn't know. Not one person knew my information.
Oh, okay. And I didn't know that. Okay. So then I said, well, I can't see it. Maybe Portia can clean it up. And I asked Portia. Now, like I said, I can only.
Portia had balls and admitted to it. So
Okay.
next.
Okay. So like I said, well, and hang on, I need another damn drink. A Gatorade. Let's put that out there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of what? Gatorade? White Gatorade? Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have doxed me.
Oh.
No, okay, Cass, you doxed Matilda. And the way you did it, and your excuse was Matilda, his first account had his name on it.
Everybody knows his fucking name.
No, not everybody does, Cass.
Oh my God.
Not everybody does.
You know
And
what?
You did it maliciously.
Okay, listen. No, I did not do it maliciously. A lot of people know his name. Zero people knew my name.
I didn't know his name.
Well, good for you, Mimi.
And because other scammers and beggars have said his name.
Thank you, Jalen. I heard it from Jordan Paul.
It doesn't matter who said it. It wasn't
Beth
your information.
Osborne.
Oh my
God. Everybody knows his fucking name.
No, Cass, no.
Here's what I don't understand is Why do you blame JSA for doxing you when she didn't release that information? Matilda did. Why is it always you say
JSA
JSA
took the
doxed you?
screenshot and sent it to other people.
Yeah. Do I blame JSA for 100%? No.
Okay. Thank you for saying that, because I hear you say all the time JSA.
No.
When in fact it was
No,
Rammer
you
who
know why
asked-
I say her name so many times is because that was my motherfucking friend.
Yeah,
I get
Cass.
being hurt by a friend on this app. I get that. But Rammer is the one who asked for it.
I
It
know,
went to
and I'll
JSA.
have words
It
with
went to-
Rammer. That's
it
the
went to
first time I
JSA.
heard it.
It went to Portia. It went to Matilda.
Right, and it's
And
the
I
first
feel
time.
like so many people just focus. Oh, JSA did it.
No,
JSA did take accountability
I've
for it.
literally never focused on her, not one time.
And let's be real, if there's any parents in here, Matilda don't have no kids. I'm not saying it's right at all, but Matilda has no kids or nothing. Cass has
Wrongs
kids
didn't
at
make
home.
it right.
Ma-
Two
it-
wrongs
it-
did not make any of this situation right.
It doesn't.
No,
I have a
and-
fucking child at home.
Okay, and so do I when I was doxxed, and Matilda has family.
Let's go back
So
to
what-
when you
what-
were.
because
let's
what-
go
'cause
back
he's
to
a-
when you were doxxed. Okay,
Yeah.
that was not on purpose on Mander's part, right?
But it still happened.
It did happen, but she literally just had a full ass conversation with Manders, and it made everything okay.
No, it did not.
Who said it made everything okay?
Just because they're civil does not mean it made it okay.
Okay. No kids. Why would that matter? It doesn't matter. You know what? Rolling in dough is okay. Is right.
It
You're
doesn't.
right.
He has.
It doesn't
family.
matter who got doxxed or who has kids. It's
Cass,
all fucking
none of
wrong.
it was okay. None of it was okay.
It
None of
wasn't. And Matilda doxes fucking a lot of people, and y'all fucking lick his asshole.
No, not everybody
Who
does
licks
that.
his
That's not
asshole?
true.
You do. He's your fucking mod.
Cass, I haven't been live in 4 fucking months. And to tell you the truth, after September, Matilda and I did not speak for months.
Sorry, awareness. You're right. I'll keep my language under control.
We did not speak for months, and that's
You don't
nobody's
know what's been
fucking
happening
business.
behind the scenes at all, Cass. I think
I'm
that
in
you
you,
guys
Emily.
need to see that
Can you ask her
those
to show
two
the
wrongs
proof
didn't
of
make it right, and doxing it's not okay from whether Manders meant to do it, not meant to. Manders didn't get in a
Didn't
box and
mean
make
to.
a big
I don't
kumbaya.
even like Manders at
There was
all.
no kumbaya happening. It was just a civil conversation.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And that's between you and Manders, and that's none of my business. I don't want to know.
No, I'm talking
yeah.
about your business with Manders.
I haven't. That was the first time I talked to Manders
I
since,
fucking hell
since she was in my box.
She
That was
doesn't
called
like
adulting.
you. I know she doesn't like me. If Matilda's here, I'm out. Tell him to shut up or I'm leaving.
What? He has a right to talk as well.
Yeah,
and,
but
yeah,
he
and you
needs to
could
be
talk
respectful,
too.
just like everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. I stuck up for you guys, or even earlier, I stuck up for you guys. Money between you guys was between you guys. That's it. I've never talked about you guys or whoever borrowing money. I don't care about that. The night me and you, I was live. The night that Virgo's live happened, I was fucking bawling in a box. And you got up
No,
and we were bawling together.
Well, it was a couple days later because the
Maybe
thing-
it was.
Yeah,
You might
but-
be
but-
right.
Yeah, but I mean that's neither here nor there. And yes, and I said that tonight. We were bawling.
I know, I
together.
heard the whole live, but I
Yeah.
don't know outside of that what the fuck happened.
You talking shit about me constantly.
Putting up
And
pictures
your
of her
friends-
holding hands with with Matilda
No,
saying it's her
that's been
boyfriend.
recent. That was recently. I'm talking about
I know, but still, that too is still
no,
going
no, no,
on.
no, no. I'm talking about what the fuck happened between the time I stood up to my very best friends to stick up for you. What happened between then and you recording my conversation and like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck. I'm out. Matilda's a fucking bitch.
See, and what?
But no, Cass, please come back up. Matilda needs to behave. That's not fair, JSA. That's not fair. Everybody needs to behave and be respectful. Everybody. And that includes you too, Matilda.
Poindexter, you're absolutely right. And that is why I'm because after this, I'm done. I'm done.
Matilda's saying he's not gonna be respectful. So then he shouldn't be in here because everybody else is being held to the same standard.
Matilda, do you want to box and speak? Okay. I know. I know. And I cannot control what anybody does. I can
Nope.
control that I sent Cass's name when I got it. I sent it to Matilda. I did. Did I come on here and do anything? No, I did not. I did not. Do I stand behind Matilda? I absolutely did. Not a problem. I'll do it after the live. I absolutely stood behind Matilda.
I know you did.
I can say no. You're absolutely right. I can. But did I? No, I didn't.
Have you apologized for it?
I have.
Numerous times.
I have. I have. But, and that's just, even more hypocrisy because I'm not even going to go there. Not worth it.
I know that upsets you, but we were trying to get somewhere with Cass. And we've made everybody else was asked to be respectful. His issue with Cass he needs to address that with Cass.
He tried already and it didn't work.
I know. I heard.
Yeah.
But you can't stop him from being who he is. He is who he is. I'm sure it was trying to come to some common ground with Cass to make this all stop.
But you let people
trying to have an adult conversation, adulting.
I let people guide me and speak differently. What, Stacy, would you like a box and explain? Right, you're absolutely right, Tina. You're absolutely right.
Facts, Tina.
And that's why when I had that phone call with Cass, I wanted to do it the next day because it wasn't going to get anywhere. And it didn't. It gave me closure of a friendship. Obviously. No, it wasn't. It wasn't an adult
Adulting is hard for some people.
It wasn't an adult conversation. Because if it was, she would have stayed and talked, even with Matilda in the room.
Yeah, because you don't have to look at the chat.
Exactly. Did anybody else want a box?
That wasn't from lack of trying.
No, it wasn't. Oh, Sissy. What's up, girl?
I want a box.
You want a box?
Yeah.
You got it.
You know, Here's what I got to say. I feel like a lot of people have been hurt by a lot of crap. But I also know, hi, Trolla. I also know that it's never too late to untangle things and apologize for your side of whatever, right? You keep your own side of the street clean, and and you move on. Um, I um, I'm older than probably everyone, and I am not going to be told where I can go and what I can do, and if you do this, then do this, and it just is absolutely ridiculous to say those kinds of things. So I just feel like people should have the freedom to move on this app the way they want to, and that's what I wanted to say.
I
You are
agree.
absolutely right.
I feel like this was a long time coming. I think people had to hear JSA's side, and that's right, Sunshine. I agree with you totally.
Yeah.
You just act like today is the best day ever, and try to smile, try to laugh, and just operate as though you know who's going to be taking screenshots all the time. So you be quiet, Rocky. You. I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you. I respect what you're doing, and I I don't block anybody. I don't block anybody, and I just go wherever I want to. And I feel like it's a nice app, and things can be really funny on this app, and I hope it stays that way. I hope everyone, it's never too late to apologize. And so an apology isn't an apology, I did this, but an apology is recognizing what you've done, how it hurt someone, and just saying, I'm sorry. And so,
Yep. And I am, if I've hurt anybody, I'm sorry. Did I have to do the things that I did? No. But did I? Yeah, I did. And I'm sorry.
and I heard that before. I'm just saying, it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never, no, you, Tina, you go stand in the corner now, Tina. And I just feel like it's never too late to say you're sorry. And so that's how I'm gonna leave it. And I appreciate what you've done tonight. I feel like a lot of us are really good friends, and I'm comfortable, with what's going on, and I will, I just want to know, does anybody have $20?
I do.
Sissy,
Okay.
Sissy, and I just want to tell you
Yeah.
that I love you like a fat kid loves chocolate.
Don't body shame me now. I just want everybody to know that it's okay. Go where you want to go. Be who you want to be. Always be genuine. Be authentic, and and just do what you want to do on this app, and try to make the best of it. Like Sunshine was trying to say, who knows what tomorrow brings, right? And if you got something weighing on you, just say you're sorry. If you need a prayer, ask Tim. He'll pray for you. I gotta go to bed.
No, I'm good at that. No, I don't want any of his prayers. Where did Missy go?
Man, I didn't even get to say we.
Or Sissy? Yeah, I know. Exactly. I mean, just
She dropped it like it was hot.
She did drop it like it was hot.
There's the we.
But I want to thank everybody for coming in here. I appreciate you listening to me rant and whatnot. I'm gonna post on my YouTube. I'm gonna download the live. I'm going to post it on my YouTube. And if anybody has any questions, they want to message me, that's fine. Like I said, I unblocked people to come in here, and thank you. I missed you too, promising. Talk. My buddy Manders just doxed someone. Okay.
Oh Lord.
it,
Take it up with Manderson.
yeah, it's like what? What?
Wrong live. Take it up with Manders.
Exactly. And look, like Manders said, if you all want answers, go to the source directly. Just want to say thank you. I when I have time, I'll come on. People might not like it. I don't give a shit. But I'll be back.
Well, hey, let me tell you, I am so proud of you
Thank
for sticking up for yourself and finally speaking out. And I cherish the friendship that we have. And after everything that has happened, I truly call you a friend, a real friend. Thank you for always being there for me. And also, Sissy, you two are such a light in this dark TikTok sometimes. And you guys are truly something special to me.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. I know we've shared many messages. You two are my my rocks. And
Thank you, Awareness Tea. We love you.
yes,
Even
thank
though it's
you, Awareness
me.
Tea. Yeah, even though Awareness Tea, I am Awareness Tea.
I am Awareness Tea. We all are Awareness Tea.
Exactly. And did Manders say somebody's first name? Because my first name is Melissa. It's been said many, many, many times. Hello, everybody. I am Melissa. Nice
Hello,
to meet
everybody.
everybody.
I am Mimi.
The
Ask
most
my
important.
grandsons. They'll tell you.
I was going to say the most important people in the world call me Mom. So
Sissy is Batman. She's Bigfoot. She's lying.
Bigfoot's Bigfoot. God, let's not even get started.
Thank you all in the chat for hanging out and listening and sticking this out with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope Manders said a first name. Okay.
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 Good job, Manders.
All right. Manders, no more first name, Manders. What the fuck? Okay. Have a good day. Stop with the Bigfoots. Oh my
Be
God.
free.
Yes. Everybody
And
have
remember,
a great night.
let it go. Let it go.
Have a good one, guys.
Okay, bye.